Hi, my lovely Libras. Welcome to your June horoscope. The big news this month is that Mars is going to go retrograde on the 27th for a couple of months. And Mars has everything to do with your energy and the way you take action. But I'll share a little more about that later in the video. All month, we've got a fantastic trine between Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter in your second house of money and Neptune in your house of work and health. This promises an opportunity for some miraculous healing, for just getting in tune with what your body needs and just knowing and going with that intuitive voice. There could be some good fortune happening as far as your work is concerned and also your finances. Something really amazing just happening when you trust that intuition, when you go with the feeling rather than necessarily always with the logic. Yes, you need some logic, you're an air sign, know that. But here is an important time to trust the feelings because you really could be led into something that is quite magical in this area of work and finances and physical well-being. On the 13th of the month, we've got Mercury joining Venus in your 10th house. This is good for communications at work, communications generally with people. Also good for anything to do with peacefulness, harmony in your work area, and also finding something that you truly love and then sharing that with others. Isn't it wonderful when you share your enthusiasm for something that you truly love? You really light other people up on the way. Also on the 13th, we've got a new moon happening in your 9th house here, joining the sun. This means you might be going on a trip somewhere, planning a trip. It's also a wonderful opportunity for renewing your spiritual journey in some way. You might be learning something new, teaching, publishing something, starting a new project, very possibly around the 13th of the month. On the 14th of the month, we've got Venus coming into your 11th house, and this bodes very well for harmonious friendships, meeting new friends, a new social circle, meeting somebody that could be a friend and then becomes a lover, all kinds of nice possibilities with Venus there in your 11th house. And connecting up with like-minded people who share common interests with you. On the 22nd, we've got the sun coming into your 10th house, shining a light once again on your career, maybe some good news happening with a work or a promotion or a new project. And on the 28th of the month, a full moon happening here in your 4th house, joining Pluto and Saturn. We'll come back to the Mars retro. And this indicates that you might have a sense of feeling a little unsettled or changes happening around home, family. You might be moving, you might have just moved, but certainly changes, the winds of change as far as where you live and how you feel about where you live. Maybe you'll renovate, do some repairs, but make some changes in this area. And then of course this Mars retrograde from the 27th of this month until the 28th of August. And it's not the best time for initiating anything. It's much better to learn how to deal with anger, to be less quick in the retaliation if somebody's upset you, to remember to breathe, because as always Libras, you try to be diplomatic, but you might just get caught out with that Mars retro when people often can be just slower and don't get on with things. So it's not the best time for initiating, but it is a good time to look at how you respond and your anger and your impatience in situations, and how you can remember to breathe. Because how important is it anyway? How important is what you're getting upset about even a day later or a week later? So try and keep that in mind. So I wish you a wonderful month Thank you for commenting, sharing, subscribing, and liking. Bye for now.